Yeah, we surprised got a little rough at the end, and did you like that the guys didn't get sucked into that?
The first surprise?
Yeah, they got a little
No, we're expecting. We know what to expect, and we control, and that's our guys in the state call.
Coach, the legend of Sean Bergenheim continues to be constructed. What is it about him? What has he done this playoff?
I think it's like the rest of our team. It's not about him. It's about his line. It's about team chemistry. It's about players who gelled. And certainly he's had success scoring goals. But if you look at how the goals are scored, you know, Moore is always on these plays, and Downey's always there too. So there's always a beginning of a play. So for me, a guy who finishes gets a lot of the glory most of the time, but there's a lot of steps in the process that make that happen. And for me, I don't take Bergenheim's out of the mix. He's part of the mix, doing a great job, and you know, he's one of those hustlers. He's like that all year long. When we had big games, he was there. When it was physical, he was there. And so I don't think he's any different than during the year. The thing is that they've got a line now with Downey that clicks really well, but Moore and Bergenheim have played most of the year together, and you know, two brothers. Yeah.
Right front, Coach. Coach, can you just talk about the play or penalty kill tonight?
Well, we had I think we had a very good penalty kill all year long. We're in top 5 for most of the year. Yeah, had a little long at some point, and then I got back. So I think what we're doing is we're following that up in the playoffs, and we had really good penalty kill the first series and second series. So you know, we got to adjust to the other team, but at the same time, we got to stay confident in what we've been doing. Obviously, our guys pay the price a lot, and I think that's the key to our penalty kill.
Wait, let's come in. Go ahead and stay in the front.
Guy, it wasn't long ago that people were worried about whether your team was mentally mature enough or tough enough mentally to compete in the playoffs. How far has your team come, and have they been any better at that aspect of the game than in these playoffs?
We have progressed. We know since the beginning of the year that we had a lot of work to do. First of all, to get half the team that wasn't with us last year. The staff is new, everybody's new. We knew it was going to be difficult to get the team to gel, and we knew after that it was going to be a question of putting in the culture. And then part of that is that maturing from day one, which was from training camp. And once you get to the playoffs, even if you've matured all year long, once the playoffs start, you got to figure out a whole new level of maturity for the playoffs, and that happened in the first series. And we've continued, I think. The thing that we tend to do much better is we reload emotionally, which was harder to do during a portion of the year, especially the first portion of the year, and during the first portion of the first series. And I don't think we're any different than we were in the last series. Our players stay calm under adversity, and I think that's a mark of maturity. But having said that, every game there's things that bother us that we need to do better, and certainly never going to sit on it.
Guy, could you talk about the fact that a lot of times playoff hockey is about doing the dirty things? Dwayne talked about the block shot, especially Marty early on, and how important that was in weathering the storm that they put on in the first 7 or 8 minutes of the game.
Well, we knew they were going to come out charging, so that was no secret for anybody. I think we knew they were going to be elevated by their crowd. Everybody was real excited about starting this game, including ourselves, but we know that when you start a series at home, you want to put in some drive for your fans and show that you're home. And we were expecting that. We had a game plan for it, and I thought they played well, but I thought we managed it okay. And it's nothing that we don't expect, but they're a really good team. They came out hard, and they're going to come out harder next game. I'm expecting Bergeron to be in the lineup. I know Tim Thomas is going to make miracles. I'd be shocked if he doesn't come out with his, probably his best game in the playoffs. And they got a lot of pride, and they came back in the first series, so in 2 games. So I mean, it's only 1 game we've done nothing yet.